What it do, dudes, dudettes, and dudays? It is Don Miguel here with another episode of 5 Questions, 5 Minutes. And today we have a very, very special guest. He is Travis 3K, aka Travis 3 Stacks, aka Travis 3000, aka Travis 3 Mil, aka Travis 3000, part of 52 Stacks. That is Travis 3K.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first of all, thank you for being here with me today. I greatly appreciate it.
It's an honor and a pleasure, brother.
And then first question,
All right.
how did you get into wrestling?
I got into wrestling, so it's kind of like two parts to it. So the first part is that it was one Friday night. I got sent upstairs. Friday night. Parents don't care. You can stay up, do whatever. I got sent upstairs because my parents and my brothers was downstairs watching a PG-13 movie. I'm not 13 yet, so my parents say, "Hey, go up, stay up as long as you want, whatever." I'm flipping the TV and I come across Friday Night SmackDown, and to whom I believe was Rey Mysterio and Booker T. And it was at the part of the match where Rey Mysterio, he's late in the match doing all the high flying and fucking West Coast pop. Oh, I mean the curse. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good.
The West Coast pop, all that good stuff. And that's what got me hooked. So it's like ever since that night, I'm every night at the time at 8 o'clock, I'm flipping the channel. Where is this again? Sunday, where is this again? Friday, Monday, where is this again? I ended up not finding it until maybe a few weeks later. Stone Cold had returned, and what got me from that was that I didn't know who he was at the time just yet, but it's like his music hit and the crowd exploded, and I'm like, whoa, like that's got to be one powerful guy or one big guy to make the crowd go crazy. So yeah, that's the first part of it. The second part is I'm snooping around in my brother's room. It's gonna be quick. I'm snooping around in my brother's room, and I come across a VHS tape of The Rock. So I'm curious. I put it in. Same thing as when I seen Stone Cold come back, I think as the general manager of Raw. It was late in his career. Same thing. He comes out, if you smell, crowd goes wild. And it's things like that. Like how could one person, cause millions of people and millions to have this reaction? So that's part of what got me into wrestling.
And so now that you are into wrestling, what's your favorite part about the business?
So far, I debuted a year ago. Started training in 2020. Of course, the pandemic happened. Unfortunately, had an ACL injury, but I'm back from that. Thank the Lord. But my favorite part thus far is just meeting other people, traveling the roads. Building relationships with these guys. Not just because we're going to be in the ring together, but you just genuinely run into great people. And that's also good to just have those great people around you, motivating you. Here at the four, I feel like it's an iron sharpens iron environment. We're all pushing each other, motivating each other, what have you. So, to I guess to sum it all up, just meeting the people, and meet new people, and getting the experience, and then of course, being in the ring. Because that's why we do it.
And so, speaking of meeting people, somebody that you met here, Jay Tyler, part of your tag team 52 Stacks. How did this team come together?
So it's a part off my last question. You meet dope people all around the world, where it's here with you traveling outside of Georgia. So met him, and we just started clicking. And once you start clicking enough, you like, what, you're really good. You're good at this. I'm good at this. Why don't we, and then we're both, ignorant, laughing jokes, cracking jokes, about each other, about other people. So it's just, it made sense. And he said, hey, I'm thinking about starting this team. Would you like to be in it? And I was just, easy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then one thing about your partner,
Mm-hmm.
he does have the cash in the case, which for
Mhm.
those of you who don't know, that's the A-Force version of Money in the Bank briefcase. So seeing your teammate hold that case, what kind of feeling does that bring in you? Is it like one of pride? Is it one of maybe a tiny bit of jealousy? What's like? How do you feel when you see him have the case and you don't?
There's no jealousy at all. He's worked for it. He's earned it. He's earned every bit of it. And this is his moment. This is his time. He has the briefcase. If he chooses to cash in solo against Rico, so be it. I'll be happy for him. If he chooses to take that opportunity and cash in on the tag champs, hey, we both got gold. But either way, it's a team. A win for him is a win for me. A win for me is a win for him. So I'm happy for him, genuinely.
And so speaking of solo and tag, the last question that I ask everybody: who would be your dream opponent in a singles match? But since you are in a tag team as well, who would be your dream opponent in a tag match?
I would say, okay, so dream singles. I would say Claudio Castagnoli, and I say that because he was the first when I got my first job. He was the first wrestler's T-shirt I bought.
Really?
And then in addition to him being a great competitor, being a fan of him when he was in the bar, when he was with Tyson Kidd and that tag team. I can't think of their name right off the bat, but yeah, I've been a fan of him so long. And then like I said, first job I got, he was the first wrestler's T-shirt I bought with my own money. So that's my connection to Claudio. And then tag team, I would honestly say the Lucha Bros. Pentagon
That's
and Ray
a
Phoenix.
solid tag team right there. That's a pretty solid pick. That's actually might be one of my favorites.
Like I'm just saying, yeah, it's just like I think that goes all the way back to when I first discovered wrestling and I saw Rey Mysterio, and I feel like Lucha has always been one of my favorite styles. Bittersweet, I hate that I can't be a luchador as far as the moves in the ring, but nevertheless, Pentagon and Ray Phoenix, Lucha Bros, 52 stacks. Just
Well,
just saying.
thank you again. I appreciate you being here for this interview. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to be here. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode, please go check out the previous ones. You can see all the amazing talent that I've interviewed so far. And if you like those talent, come to WD84. We got free shows every Thursday, action-packed for free. Check it out on live stream or in person. In person, definitely better. Why wouldn't you be here? And as always, see you later.
And if you don't like and subscribe, you go into the paid area and we're gonna fold you. It's gonna be makeup, 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 yeah.